but there's still a ton of capital that's flooding the market. So I think that it's likely offsetting, at least in the short run, the effects of rising interest rates.
Joining me today is Jason Easterly, Managing Director and Denver Office Leader Valuation Advisory with Stout. Stout has more than 30 years of experience in corporate finance, valuation, financial disputes, and investigations. Can you talk about how you serve clients in the REIT and commercial real estate industry?
Certainly. So typically we provide within our real estate practice valuation and advisory services for REITs, anything from financial reporting matters, investor reporting matters, tax reporting matters, that sort of thing.
And as we continue to emerge from the pandemic, are there any material changes that you've seen in the real estate market or valuation industry as a result of what's going on the last 2 years?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we've obviously seen, and I think all of us have been affected by the shift in how we work. So the office space industry has been dramatically affected. I think we're still trying to understand the ramifications to the retail space, so your traditional malls, things like that, and then we're going to see how we emerge from that. We simply don't know yet, and so there's been some dramatic shifts in those two arenas. And then from a valuation perspective, early on in the pandemic, we were unable to look at property. Frankly, in-person visits to those properties was not a possibility, so we were affected by that. And then just the monumental shift in things like cap rates and rents across the industrial and multifamily spaces.
Finally, what are some other challenges that you're seeing that we might face in the real estate industry over the next few years?
So, we're all aware of interest rates on the rise. We're not yet sure how that's going to affect. I think we can look back historically and understand the effects that rising interest rates have had on real estate. But there's still a ton of capital that's flooding the market. So I think that it's likely offsetting, at least in the short run, the effects of rising interest rates. And then, one of the questions earlier that I alluded to, how are we going to work in the future? So what does that mean for office space? What does that mean for traditional retail? And will we continue to see the challenges in those spaces? And will we continue to see the impacts in the industrial and multifamily spaces that we've seen in the last 24 months?